So I hope you remember the instructions and this part how we will conduct it.
Yes.
All are clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So no more questions, then we can start. Sure. Please start.
Gentlemen and ladies, from the picture I perceive one character, male, positive, age 22. Action of my story is right strategy helps in acing examination. Raman, who was an UPSC aspirant, civil services aspirant, was dedicating his 2 years for UPSC preparation. In the last year of his graduation, he got an inspiration to be an IS officer. So immediately graduation, he gave his first attempt, but due to lack of proper strategy, he was not able to make it to the mains examination. After which he properly introspected his whole preparation, in which he got to know about his several strengths and weaknesses. One weakness of his was that he was not able to properly analyze the concept, for which he took help of his friends and teachers who guided him for the right path. And he also made a strategy of dedicated strategy for 1 year, and he followed it, and due to which he managed to regain his confidence, and with full zeal he gave his second attempt, in which he was not only managed to clear written examination but also the interview of UPSC civil services. Thank you.
From the story perceived, from the picture shown, I have perceived one male character who is around 22 years of age, and the action of the story is one step towards his goal. Ram is a 22-year final year engineering student from VIIT Pune. He is very determined and is very hardworking. His goal is to join armed forces, as he is very much inspired by his father, who is in army. So he was sitting in the one day he was sitting in the window of his room and was thinking about the strategies and the tactics to clear SSB interview, which was next day, and this time he is very well prepared and is very much confident about his time, as earlier he got merit out from the NDA. So next day his SSB was there and he screened in, and after the result got declared, he got merit in, and this time he made himself, his father and his whole family proud of himself.
Friends, in the picture shown to me, I have perceived two characters, one male and one female. The central character of my story is male, age 20, mood positive. The action of my story is starting a coaching center to help the students of his locality. Amit, a 20-year-old student of first year BTech engineering from Lucknow University, decided to start a coaching center for his locality students with the help of his friends and other college mates, by which he can teach them the mistakes he had committed during his engineering entrance examinations. For this, he collected his friends. He also opened the storeroom of his house, opened the windows, made sure proper cleaning and air is there, arranged desks, reopened his notes and other coaching materials which he had, and provided them at the bare minimum cost to his locality students. By this, he also made sure that they don't commit the same mistakes which he had committed, and right now he is teaching them to how to study for the things and how to proper revision and analyzing the mistakes can help in achieving better goals and the desired results. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I have perceived one male character from the story, age 28, moves positive, and the action of my story is planning and going on a trip with friends. So Rajesh was a 28-year-old boy working in Deloitte, Noida. So from a very long time, he was not getting much time to spare, and he was very much busy in his busy schedule. So he decided to took out some time and planned a trip with his friends to Shimla. There he decided along with his friends the day, time and venue, and also took all the necessary items along with them. He also booked the tickets, and the hotel tickets, and the train tickets. There they went, and he booked a hotel at a very important location of the city. There they used to see all those beautiful sceneries from their hotel room. They enjoyed all the adventurous activities in the city. They went to all those important temples and all the important places. They enjoyed thoroughly and went back to their home. Thank you.
Friends, from the picture shown, I have perceived one male character, age 19, in a positive mood. Action of my story is watching the sunset and making a portrait of it. Rakesh, 19, a student of VIIT Pune. The second semester examinations had just concluded. Thus, Rakesh, being an enthusiast of treks, he decided to plan a trip with his family to the Raigad fort. So he decided to speak to his father about the car arrangements, and also he helped his fathers to do the bookings of the hotel rooms. On reaching the destinations, he excitedly climbed up to the fort and was able to see the mesmerizing beauty of the nature through the window. On reaching there, he also took his family to have some lunch, and while having the lunch, he decided that he should make a beautiful portrait out of it. So he decided that after making the portrait, he would frame it and have it as a memory. Thank you.
So friends, from the picture shown to us, I perceive a male character of age 17 years old, and the character is in positive mood, and the action of my story is introspection improves result. The center character of my story is Raj 17, student of Kendra Vidyalaya, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. In his pre-board examination, scored a bit less mark in physics and mathematics. He introspect his mistake and found out his weakness in calculus and optics part of mathematics and physics. So he took the help from his friend and also increased the study hours which help him to improve his mistakes and strengthen his weak point. In his final, he was fully ready for the final year examination, and he scored good marks in physics, especially in physics and chemistry, and passed with the flying colors. Thanks.
A very good morning, my dear friend. From the given picture, I have perceived there is only one male character. His age is about 19 years old. He is in positive mood. The action of my story is thinking about his goal. The Ram is my hero character of my story. Ram is studying in his 12th class, and currently he is preparing for upcoming intermediate exam. So one day he is sitting in his room, and he opens the door and he see outside through the window, and he thinks about his goal. His goal is to join in armed forces, and he thought that the process of joining in armed forces.
Good morning, friends. From the given picture, I have perceived that a male with a positive mood, age 26 years old. Suresh is my hero of the character. Suresh is a 26 years old boy who is studying, who is a BSc student. Who is a BSc student in DU University.
Good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. I perceive one character from the given picture who is like Raj, 22 years old. He is in neutral mode. Raj is a student of BTech final year whose examination is going on. He is studying in Bangalore, and the action of my story is planning for Republic Day speech. So basically Raj has just came from the examination. His exam does not well went, so he was thinking about that how he can well plan for the better examination in the future, and simultaneously he was also thinking about the points that he can add into the Republic Day speech. At the day of Republic Day, he has given a wonderful speech to the students and teacher and principal. Everyone praises. He told about the importance of Father of Nation Mahatma Gandhi, what qualities they have given to us and what we can inherit from that. And he also told about the father of Constitution, B.R. Ambedkar, that how we can be courageous, how we can help people, and how we can contribute in the nation development. And he also told about the various things, and the students and the principal and everyone present there applauded them and praised them. Thank you.
Most of
us have pursued that is the one character, and most of us has identified as a boy, and it is all for age only, so let us stick to that. And I believe that he is sitting alone, so it might be that his introspection can be.
Yes,
He has come out near the window.
I think that we can see a window over there, and the boy sitting like it is. He's sitting. We can say that he's watching and enjoying
So we can make a theme around the boys went to the fort. Here he is seeing a beautiful scenery, and after meanwhile he is also introspecting about his examination. So we can make a story around competitive examination.
So what we can do is for the introspection and for the scenery, but he's doing his introspection in the nature near the window. That
which can be helping into his competition. He's thinking about the ideas.
He's also learning the historical importance of that particular fort, and he's basically writing all those.
He might be thinking about the examinations or his goal to.
As
that
most
he
of us
wants
have
to
made
do.
that
He can also think about the Republic Day
I
speech.
would like to point out that the window that we have perceived, it was not similar to that of fort, it was more similar of that in a room.
Similar kind of window, so the construction is different at different ports. So we can consider
But I
that
do believe
it
that
can
but
be-
it
The theme of the story, it should be the introspection he is doing in the
introspection of any-
yeah.
it might be
Take a short trip, so
So that
Yes.
he went to a fort and there he was at
He was analyzing
all
all
the
the
things.
I think it would be better to take it for a competition, and
Yes.
after practicing it, he has come out near the window to get fresh air as well as
We can say
introspect
we
about his
can
performance.
we can make a kind of
Or we can say that he was thinking about
central character as a
Period for the introspection.
He is doing introspection in the fresh air
Less
and
marks in the
investigation.
examination.
Or
Yes,
we can
yes,
add
yes,
mood
yes,
into
yes.
that. As test number 2.1 said that he was preparing for a singing competition.
Adding to
So
the
we can say
participants, I would
that he
like to
was
say that as
introspecting.
most of us have decided to make a story on examination, so we can take forward like he was thinking about the follow-ups action that he
We
had
can
to
add
take.
he was
That's what we are saying.
As he came from the examination, so he was also thinking that what betterment he can do for next examination, what improvement he can do.
What
to
is
score
the
better
really
in
important
the
thing.
And he
future
also
examination.
write down his mistakes
And
which he
after
has
that-
committed in the previous
Yeah.
attempts.
And
So
also
that is
rectify
what
his
we
mistakes.
He
Yeah.
introspect
And
and
he
rectify.
also took help of people who have
Yeah.
achieved their goals and
Yes.
learned
Yeah.
from
And
what
he
they
implemented them and
And
get
he
better.
can
He can
and
their friends and
And he
teachers.
can meet to all those people
It
who
seems-
have already achieved that goal,
It
who
seems that
have
from the
already have
picture that
put
it
in
is
that
it
examination
is
so
evening.
that he can get good marks in the future.
So from the picture, it is clear that it is a type of evening part of the day, and he has come out of the room near the window to take some fresh air, and he, at that time he is introspecting what
And the room was
what
dark
the
also.
things.
I mean,
But
his
it
lights
might-
were switched
It
off.
might be evening part.
Yeah,
That's why
naturally,
it is.
it might be like sunlight, something
It might be
that's
evening. That's why it is.
We can also say that the central character was an archaeologist, and once he has visited one fort, and there he was basically writing all the historical importance
But I
of the
feel is
fort.
that-
I think
Sitting at the window and introspecting
Introspecting what the practice here.
To help from his friends and teacher
To make a
and
common story.
clear the
I
exam in
think
the next
as
attempt.
most of us have done on a competition.
It is is it the fort or is it the room?
To
It
get
is a
Story on the competition exams or the interview. So let's say that he is
Yeah.
a boy who has visited a fort and is enjoying the scenery with, and also thinking about the
Competition.
preparation.
I think for competition it is a room.
Going to
I think
for the next day.
on
And
the
and
his mistakes
and
by
and
on the
and
competition he has.
and he will succeed in his
And
examination.
I think for the
after
competition he
He
prepared
got some
well by
peaceful
making
ideas
some timetable
and
as well,
for which he
and
also took
held
help
some
of his friends and
responsibilities of the
teachers.
house,
We can include
and
that also.
while
Also
bearing the
did proper
responsibilities he
revision,
also
which boosted his
practiced,
confidence
and
for
after
the
doing
exam.
practicing he came out of the room
We
near
can-
the
we can
window.
also
He can
add
narrate
that
his
he-
performance.
Someone story coming back from the fort.
He- So
story can go like that. The main character of a story is a student who has recently given his exams but was not able to perform well. So he
I think we
I
should
think
we
so.
should take it for a
That
practice
he has
as a
not cleared
practice
it.
for the
Let's
competition,
stick to a point that
not failing in the examination. I think
We
should
can
take
say that he was enlisting all those important
introspecting
qualities
his
he has
introspection
and all those
then
negative
enhances.
things which he has and we
And
He
after
was
coming
trying to improve his strength
and after coming from
that
that
from the practice which we did in the day.
mistake and
he was
And he can also meet
He was
with the
analyzing
people
his
who have
previous
already given the
Yes.
examination,
He
so
met
that
with the
he
seniors.
get experience of that and he can do better in the future.
He met his seniors and got curious about the topic as well.
And cleared the exam.
So we can just say that he was analyzing his strengths and
Yes.
weaknesses and sitting in that room.
Okay, last 1 minute to make a good story.
I think the story of introspection after practicing would be a better story. Let us focus on the theme as because we have said that it is a type of competition, and after doing all the things in a day and practicing, he has come out near the window and he is analyzing what the mistakes he had done and what he should improve. And after improving, he did well in the
So that he can get
competition.
better results
And then
in the
he sticks
future
and then
by
he
the
sticks on his
experiences
plan
that
and he
he's
was
had.
able to crack that particular
Yes.
exam.
With bearing all the responsibilities of house as well.
And during his preparation again, he took the help from his friends and teachers to get good marks in the upcoming exam.
And
One
we can
common
also
story
consider
including
people
is the
who have already
introspection
given the
theme.
examination
Yes, we
so
can
that
also
he
consider
can
that.
get the experience from that.
So our common group story is ready with our introspection theme.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's hear your story.
So I think 170 has spoken well.
Yes.
Yeah, and he can conclude our story.
I agree.
Okay, sir, from the after the discussion of our group, so we have come to the conclusion that it is a story of the competition And after doing practice and holding all the responsibilities of the house, he has come out of the room and introspecting what all mistakes he have done in the practice and what he has to improve. And after improving, he also met the seniors of which had appeared in the competition and did improvements in the performance and did well in the competition as well. Yes.
Done?
Yes, sir, I agree.
Okay, right. But before we start with this result business, I believe 183 and 199. It is the first time you have done this type of test, or you have done it earlier somewhere?
No, sir. First.
What about you?
So I have been conference of.
Okay, so you have, okay, perfectly fine. Right, so now first of all, let's get to the results. It has not been a good performance, by the way, for the group. Okay, and you must understand, when you get picture which is very, very clear, that means there is no problem in getting the picture right, then the story writing becomes very, very important. A good quality of the story is very important. Right? Because everybody sees in the getting the picture, nobody is gone wrong. But however, still while writing the story, many of you just omitted only what is present on the picture. Many of you have not made any attempt to relate your story with the picture. Though you're keeping it at the back of your mind while writing story, but you're not able to relate with this. Okay? Barring a few of you who sitting next to the window, looking outside the good scenery, sunset, right? But then you've got a lot of jarring edges are there in your stories, not convincing. So that's what it is. But for the good speaking ability that most of you have got, okay, out of this, I think we've got how many speakers today? 16 are there?
16.
16 are there? So right, almost more than 2/3. That means 11 speakers have got a good way of speaking. They speak confidently, and but the content is a problem. Your content is not good. You yourself are not very convinced about the story that you have written. You are not able to correlate with the picture that has been shown to you. That was the major issue as far as I am concerned. With great difficulty, after a lot of push and pulls, we are able to recommend few candidates just from the bottom. Otherwise, no one is clearly on the yes side as far as based on the performance today for the stage one. Okay. Though we wanted to push some of you, but we could not. Because if you just push you just like that, no, it will give a wrong feedback to you. So kindly, this is the major issue. Whenever you got a picture which is very, very clear, you got to be making a slightly better story. Okay, better story. What is the story? We have already discussed it. The story you will have present, past, and future. And future should also be how you make a good end of the story. You have discussed it earlier also. Yeah, Juhi, you've been when you say a story is good ending, and yeah, Kanishka.
Sir, it should not trail off. Means it should be completed.
That is one.
Took place in the future,
right.
And you were able to do it what you want.
Right, and it should leave out some message. Some messaging should be done. Some role model should have been established so people. That's why it became a hero. So that aspect was totally forgotten. Nobody done it. Exam दिया, exam pass हो गया. Individual goals आपके सब लोगों के हैं जो. Okay, so that was this. You have to work on this. They have shared with number of times. Good end means that you should have a good. Some messaging should go out, or some person whom you have perceived to be a hero and a heroine of this story of yours. He should have done something which is appreciable by somebody. Some reward in the sense some recognition has taken place for his good effort in the society, rather than meeting only the individual requirement. Okay, so we have discussed this issue. So you have to see how you can incorporate these points in your story. And of course, I told you present, you are not able to relate with the picture. So that's the problem as far as story goes. Please, Batu. I asked you guys because you were there earlier. You are finding difficulty to make how to make a good story about this picture. There is one person who is looking out of the window. Somebody has seen a lady also in this girl. Some of you has gone. Oh, it's okay. So some of you have see. You can't go so wrong. Prominently, you are the only person I believe you have seen it. So then you're carrying some impression in your mind and you are unnecessary.
Some sketch was there.
Okay, don't read too much into this thing. Simple picture been shown to you, just perceive and start writing story. Write a good story. That's more important. Okay. वो eyesight check नहीं हो रही आप. वो तो आप जब totally wonky जाते हो तब बोलते हैं आपको अच्छा get your eyesight check. It is just to be on lighter side. Okay. That means there's a elephant standing and you say there's a tiger or aeroplanes flying. That means there's a problem in your observation. Okay, fine. So I told you I'll just give you general points. I already told you many of you, more than 75% people have acquired a good, reasonable level of your speaking. That's a good thing. Okay. I'll just give out the chess numbers because otherwise we'll waste more time. I'm talking about only speaking ability. 109, please get up. 125, 146, right? You also 183, Megha. 197 also, Ruhi, please get up. Thereafter, I'll come to 170, 174, 181, 186, 195, 199, and 211. So all of you have got a reasonably acceptable level of speaking, there is no problem. But then what you speaking, that is very important. In a group performance like this, बोल सभी लग रहे हो लेकिन क्या बोल रहे हो वो up to the mark नहीं है. That was the major issue. So as far as speaking is concerned, that's a good point about it. Okay, and balance of most of you gone wrong as far as story making is concerned. But yeah, please sit down. So I'll give the result first. I think we are starting giving feedback first. I will give the result first. Thereafter, I will share the feedback. So I'll call out chess number whom we have considered to be recommended. Recommended क्या मतलब? There are no borderline. 109, 125. Thereafter 183, 197, and thereafter 211. So these are the 5 candidates who have been kept on the border. So you have to really pull up your socks so that you can be very clearly on the yes side. Okay, so kindly clap for them. Now please sit down. So you are only held back on the border because the quality of the story was not up to the mark.